Hello and welcome. This morning I'm going to be attempting the Times Quick Cryptic number 2737, and this has been published on the 25th of July 2024, so lots of 2000 numbers there to get your head around. This one is set by Mara, so Mara, I'm not sure. I think generally Mara's okay recent times, but there's the odd word in there that I'm not too happy about. I'm kind of hoping for about a 15 to 20 minute solve on this one, so not too much to say really. So I'm going to reset the timer and then crack on. Deliver in flexible manner. I think that's probably an anagram manner. Dampen down fire initially in wooden gate. Dampen down. Little piece back in concert sacred music. Tom say passes around empty nightclub. Passes round. Gosh, Tom. Weaken fool. Sap or sop. Weaken. Sap. I've seen this one before. Is it sap or sop? I think it's sap. Weaken sap. Yeah, sap. You sap something down. Dodgy articles. Entertaining new thief. So that looks like an anagram of articles with an N in it to get us to thief, which is... not sure. Half of Budapest spread around North European river. So half of around North European, so there's an NE. Which half is it? Buda or Pest? Rivers, Buda. That's an anagram as well. Golly. Okay, well at least we know there's an NE in there somewhere, so we've got some clues to work with later. Expressive American author, little jerk. That's US. Poetic. There we are. Poetic. Go ahead and stay with me. Be my guest. There we are. Nice. Pub staff. Pub. Rod bar. An infinitesimal pluminac. That's easy to say. I imagine that's going to be an unknown in the study. An infinitesimal particle. Unknown. Probably is a Y in study of the body. Let's have a look at this one quickly. Each hasn't begun so. Okay, maybe it isn't. Let's come back to that later. Player with quality missing header. Devoted loyal pet fed can. Okay. Devoted loyal pet fed can. I mean, can would suggest it's a tin. Not sure. Design extraterrestrial world. Some interesting clues here. Problem not at all discussed. Sorry, problem not all discussed. So problem is, discussed, told. Pitch working used. Pitch working used. I mean, I'll just put that to be an on there. Used. That'd be up on, wouldn't it, if it was on? And then that N would go with around Northern European, but pitch. I mean, pitch could be to throw, it could be to kind of like a ground, recreation ground. Arguably middle-sized instrument for battle. That isn't tin at the bottom, is it? By the looks of it. We'll come back to that. Telltale of Bob playing pub game. Pub game is darts, is skittles. Tall tale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tale of Bob. So it's an anagram of tall tale of Bob. Pub game. 2 B's in there. Bob. Tobby, Tabby, Lobby. Nope, language if rash, almost incomprehensible. And that construction thing either means it's a suggests it's either a hidden word or it's an anagram, really. But almost incomprehensible. I mean, some of these clues feel almost incomprehensible. Vehicle at rest, one held up. And that's got to be car, isn't it? Vehicle is something car. At rest, broken down. Sorry, one held up. My clue reading is terrible this morning. I had a lot of. I was in the car for 4.5 hours yesterday afternoon, and then went to see a friend on the way back, and got home at 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm struggling a bit this morning to read. Vehicle at rest, broken down, one held up. Stopper, I say, ending in neck. I say, core, yeah, cork. I say, core. Tatty bed, or said, tatty bed, or said bed, or said. That's an anagram, isn't it? Furniture item. What's that? I'm probably going to have to drag. I've got a couple of anagrams here to work with, so things are not hopeless at this moment. Sideboard, I think that is. Giant captures Giant captures live nation of the Far East. I think that's Tibetan. I was thinking Titan, Tibetan, to live. Yeah, that's live is, or live is to be. Each hasn't begun. So, okay, so I think that's a word that's going to be meaning each without a beginning letter. So a 5-letter word for each is, don't know. My brain is thinking about that. Study the body is. That's not going to me. Average time calculated. Them. Average is par normally. Mean. Meant. Yeah, meant calculated. So you did something calculated. You meant to do it. Animal in water. Animal in water. A turtle. Rat. There we go. Hidden word. Okay, so yeah, got some stuff to work with, so not too bad. Anatomy, that's one thing. Anatomy. Anatomy. Oh god, what's this going to be? Each hasn't begun so. I keep wanting to put thus in for the so, and it really isn't. Each hasn't. Golly, that's going to be hard to get to. Devoted, loyal, pet, fed, can. Okay, so that's where the tin goes, isn't it? Doting? Dog, yes, doting. Dog, devoted. Okay, that looks like it might be a shun word, maybe, or... No, it can't be. O-N. Orn. That must be bighorn, mustn't it? Is it going to be bighorn? Arguably middle-sized instrument for... Yeah. Little bighorn, there we go. Is that a little bighorn? Yeah, which is General Custer, wasn't it? I had a game, board game, when I was a child, saying the Battle of Little Bighorn. I don't know how PC that is to have, but I never got to play it. Couldn't find anyone to play it with me. So that's the Danube, isn't it? Around, is that? Around, yes. I put the Buddha around the north, and then put the E on the end. That looks like it's going to be a pond. I think pitch, working pitch is to throw, is to shy, used. On is normally working. Used. Put upon. Put up. Pitch. Put up. Put upon. Used. Yeah, I mean if you put upon someone you're using. Let's see how these play in before I finish that off. Little piece. Back in concert. Sacred. Is that a... Sacred music. Let's deliver in flexible manner. Well, that isn't an anagram of anything. Supply, supply. Okay, supply, supply. Problem not all discussed. I mean, it's problem I was thinking of some. Not all discussed is. So if it's not all of discussed, what do I need to put on the end to make? The problem is normally a sum. If that's M, motet, that'll be, won't it? Little piece back in concert. What is that? Sacred music. I think it's sacred music. A little piece. Is that a motet? back in concert. I feel like there's a hidden word there. I don't think there is, but so I've got a bit of an interesting situation where I've got 3 clues that I can't pass, but I think they're the answers. What's this anagram? Dodgy articles. La 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 la. Entertaining new. There's an N in there somewhere. Golly. I'll come back to that. Tom, say, passes around empty nightclub. Ooh. Telltale Bob, I haven't got any further on the anagram there. I haven't got any extra letters. Design extraterrestrial world. Design extra. Excuse me. Player with quality. Missing header. Sitter. Can't be sitter, can it? I don't know why. Quality. Missing header. I was thinking of missing a sitter. Player. Player. Is it? I don't know if it's a football player or is it a musician type of player. With quality. With quality missing. Ooh, nice, nasty. So yeah, some interesting gaps in this crossword at the moment. Dampen down. Fire initially in wooden gate. So what's a wooden gate? It looks like I need to put an F in there, and I can't have an F in there because it's not in the anagram. What's this again? Okay, that's. I wouldn't. Okay, so I think that's an anagram of if rash, which is Farsi, isn't it? There you are. So take almost rash, and then but there's the F. I've got another letter towards this. Larcenist, I think that is. Larson. Is that larcenist? Yeah, I think so. Look at the anagram. Indicator. Oh, what's this? Tall tale of Bob playing pub game. I've got 2 B's to put in there, so haven't I? Why can I not think of snooker, pool, billiards, bar billiards, darts, and and that's about it really. Skittles. 9 across. Tom say passes around empty nightclub. I feel like empty nightclub wants to be NC, and the only place NC could now go is there. And we're looking for in which case, if we're using nightclub there, we'd have to be looking for a word that means Tom, and Tom would be an example of this. Tom, concrete, and again, I can't think of a word that would be there. And actually, Tall Tale of Bob doesn't have an N in it, so that's definitely not good. A nightclub. I've seen disco used for that. Vehicle at rest, broken down. That looks like an anagram of at rest, broken down, 1 held up. Vehicle at rest, broken down, 1 held up. And of course, I'm happy with bar and I'm happy with poetic. So 1 held up, something car. What kind of car is it? At rest, broken up. So at rest would be 1 held up. I mean, you could say RAC. Well, RAC is probably a bit too modern for Times Crossword. Maybe not, because they are beginning to say they'll allow things that are more modern. Golly, I'm going to write down some letters. Got to the letter writing down stage, so 2 T's, 3 L's. Golly, 2 T's, 2 L's, an F and 2 B's. Tall, 2 A's. I mean, am I going back this wrong way? Is it? Just wondering if I'm maybe just think over. I mean, it fits in terms of the letters I've got on the board, but is it maybe looking for a tall tale, which would be a lie? Those look like some interesting letters to try and get an anagram out of. Oh, table football. There we are. Table football. See, having the letters written down, I suddenly could see the FBB next to each other came till football. Good, right, that must be planet, mustn't it? Design, plan, ET, extraterrestrial. What's that? Player. Oh, I want to put alter, but it is an alter with quality missing header. Quality is player. Master caster. I've still got this one over here as well. Today, the one to its left. Player. Actor. Actor factor. Quality. Quality. Yep. Actor and factor. Each hasn't begun, so. Am I ringing off petrol that later? Yes, I suppose I am. That looks like cabaret, but Tom passes around empty nightclub. So an empty nightclub's a bar, I suppose. Let's have a look at the skin. Dampen down is to. Okay, a wooden thing is a sty, isn't it? A wooden gate is a sty? No, style. How do you spell style? Stifle. There we are. God. At rest. Okay. Estate car. Oh, nice. That does look like cabaret. So I've got four. Well, got 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one here. 4 clues that I can't thing. Tom. If that's bar, that would be A-E. That doesn't seem. Oh, empty is bear, isn't it? Ah, Tom Cat. Yes, okay. Like that one. Tom Cat going round. So cat going round bear, which is empty. Nightclub being cabaret. Okay. Well, I'm going to say no, I don't like that. Some, not all discussed. Motet, I think. Little piece back in concert. Thought that would be backwards. Tetom, motet. Put upon, I think put up. Pitch. If you put up a presentation, you're saying, let's pitch this presentation, maybe. A little bit. This is why I think this is probably why I struggle with Moron, because I'm not particularly convinced by those definitions. But there we go. And I've still got this one down here to have a look at. Let's have a look at it again. Each hasn't begun, so that could be. Alphabet. Let's go keyboard Z. Unlikely, unlikely, but not impossible. B E, not really. Let's go this differently because I don't think. Okay, that could be something like sexy, I suppose. ECY, bevy, each, levy, hasn't begun. Hasn't. Each hasn't begun. I think that's very. I've been looking at very for a long time. I think each is every, and take it off, which is a very, each and every kind of thing. And so, that's so wrong. That's very wrong. Problem not all discussed. Some. I'm really getting to the point where I just want to bung them in and get off and do something else. Really. Let's see if I can get if I can work out this one. Some, not all discussed. So what can I have? I can only have on the end of it SUM, WE, some, SOME, not all. Oh yeah, no, yeah, some. Discuss. It's a sound like I'm gonna motet or motet. I'm sure it's a motet. Little piece. Little is a little piece back in concert. What's a concert? Sacred music. I'm just going to bung it in because I've had enough. No, I didn't think it was right. Let's have a quick look, check it, that's nothing else. Oh, I can't spell little. Okay, well that's okay. Oh, another thing. Okay. Little. Okay, good. Okay, so it's all done. I don't understand motet. I'll come back to that in a minute. Yeah, it's all done in about, minus the spelling mistake, in about 1845, I think it was. So, okay, not too bad. Yeah, just so that's some was a sound alike. I think I went through most of the clues there. Lastness, an anagram. I think I did this one. So motet. Let's think. Little piece. back in concert. So little piece back. So that means it must be little mo piece back in concert. T-O-T-E-O-M, Tom. I mean that E-T doesn't really make any sense to me. T-O, little piece is T-O, which means it's back in tem. Although I think probably the concert is going forwards and the little piece is going backwards in it. I don't know. I'll have to try and find out what that is. Okay, well, all done. Yeah, not too bad for Mara in the end. A couple of clues over here. Yeah, you can see it kind of built up as I got there. Some good anagrams actually. Table football, not good anagrams, but some anagrams that help there. Table football, larcenist, sideboard. Got a lot of letters on the board. So, yeah, pleased to get through that. Not too bad. Thank you for watching.